Testing out the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry nail color in the shade 423 Just in Wine. This is about $4.25 at your local Walmart. It is a nice bottle shape to hold when you are doing it. The only downside to it is the brush is a little bit thicker than I would normally like. I'll show you a quick little shot if my camera will focus, but that is what it looks like. Let me just... if I can get some color off to be able to show you. It's hard to tell if my camera wants to focus. Probably not. But if you can see that it is a... it's hard to tell with my camera not focusing, but it is a wider bit of a brush. Let me do a little swatch if you can see. You can see, let's go over. If you look closer, you can see how wide the swatch is from the brush. That is the only downside I find to this nail color. I don't know if you will be able to see, but I am not normally the best at doing nails. Sometimes I am, but as you can see right here, if my camera will focus, come on, focus, there. You can see around the edges there's a bit of nail color that does come, and see on this side you can kind of see it a little bit too. That's the only downside I find to the to this nail polish is the thicker brush. I think it would be better if they had, like in their regular nail brushes, if they made it not as wide, then you wouldn't have to worry about that mess, because I find that it goes on, but then it kind of messes up around the edges here when you're trying to do it, because you get I can't focus, you get part way and then you come to do the edge part, and then you have a wide brush, and then that's how you end up getting the smudges around the edges of it. But I do really like this color. I'm not in light right now, but I'm sure once I go into the light it will be a lot brighter color. I'll be able to see a little bit more, and it does promote itself as being insta-dry. And with this one I had to do 2 coats of color on it, and it's hard to see, not showing up on camera very well, but there are some spots where it looks kind of splotchy underneath, where it kind of looks, you can kind of see that it's a little bit layered, like if you were to wear nail polish and then it chipped and then you didn't remove it and then you decided to reapply, and then you can see that little bit of color underneath. It kind of, I don't know if it was just my application or I didn't feel like it went on like totally smooth, but I had to do two applications of it, and then I waited a while for this to dry before I applied it on my right hand. And I don't know if you can see, I have my fan beside me, and I had my hand sitting in front of the fan waiting for this one to dry. I don't think that, well, I think it does dry a little bit faster and doesn't get quite as tacky, but it's not as fast as my other nail polish that I have. I have a, I think it's a silver nail polish. I think it's by Sally Hansen. It was supposed to be for a French manicure set, but I like using it because it literally dries super dry and doesn't get tacky and only needs 1 coat. So this one does dry a little bit faster than regular, but I don't know. I'm not overly impressed with it saying that it's instant, because it's not instant if you have to do 2 coats, and I find that with 2 coats kind of can get a little bit tackier, but it did dry a bit faster than the regular nail polish.